We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Throwing first play is Herbert. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Now it's Herbert. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 4. Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Owens. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Here's Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Again, Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Here's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyreek Hill, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew. They've come out flat their last two games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it. for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Ritter back to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Ritter now. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter from the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Ritter on the 4th down try. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
He finds his man complete. It's Owens. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I hate playing niggas like this. Niggas do the same concept all game. It's the same shit.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 10 more there and another first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. For those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Herbert throwing again. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. They'll come out in the pistol.
Bro, I hate the damn ball, bro. Damn.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Madden won't be mad.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Herbert now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll run on first down. Owens. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 2nd and 7. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I hate bum-ass niggas like this. Nigga, you take out the whole
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
This nigga is so boring.
The Charger drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception's the result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Herbert. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Lafitu Melifonwu. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Ritter to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
A good chance. This is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. The Broncos hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The same shit, bro. Change it up. Damn.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And oh, he coughed it up. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, a short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Back to throw. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw
We
that
have no
away.
offense and no defense. That's the shit that
Probably
gets you.
saying, I wish
You
I
don't
would
have
have
no
done that
type
on the
of
last
offense,
drive
and they
instead of
still
throwing
give
the
you.
interception.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Wow, no, I can't click on nobody else to get the
And he is
fucking
out of
interception.
bounds, but not
This
before he's
nigga
inside the
is
30.
so fucking ass, bro.
To the air again, Herbert. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert.
That's a fucking pick, bro. This nigga is so ass, bro. And they give you that bullshit.
Slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Nigga is so
2 big plays in
ass,
succession.
bro.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun.
Bro.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. In motion, Hill. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure.
Thank you.
Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Gay's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Denver touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Herbert. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Happy birthday.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
You know what? So you did bring y'all out there. They ain't doing nothing else.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it was shot, Ethan. Yeah, no, you know, they built a warrior.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Well,
that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple on 4th and 3rd down.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
What?
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Harrison Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Here's Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Again, Herbert.
Told you your offense is ass, Chase.
Throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket.
You gotta change that shit up.
Comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. In motion, Hill.
I don't care who the fuck he must know.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for two.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Dakota.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Yeah, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Ritter now.
At the 45-yard line.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Oh,
boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Run commit. That's all I got to do. Run commit. You're not passing out of this. Run commit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Third and goal, Bradford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard
Ritter.
line.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 43 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Ain't got no other screen. Stay with it, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
It is
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Here's Bradford. He finds his man complete. It's Owens. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
17 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Bradford. Sliding out of the pocket.
That's a pig, bro. Give me the fucking pig. That's all y'all gotta do. It ain't hard, dude. Just give it to me.
As soon as he released the throw, the corner was
I
there to
gotta
slam
work for
that
everything
window
I do.
shut.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Bradford now.
Why the hell didn't let me jump, bro?
He's got
That's a fucking
touchdown,
bitch.
LA.
Why nigga do you fucking
Tyreek
kill me,
Hill with career touchdown number 162, tying him with LaDainian Tomlinson for third place all time.
This nigga threw a
And the
pick
Chargers are
and they
able to cut
rewarded
into
this
this
bum ass nigga with a
deficit
fucking
here in the
touchdown.
final minute of the third.
Like, I don't understand this damn game. Got
Gay is
rewarded
on for the
bum
point
ass
after.
niggas, bro. That shit stupid.
And the lead is down to 2.
Next to score, Broncos 35, Chargers 33.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw, Ritter. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Marvin Harrison Jr. 41 yards. And the Broncos are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Speedy son for giving me Marvin here. Shout out to Speedy son, bro.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
That.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I can't play like I want to play, though. I got to play against some bum that don't have read.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
I ain't fucking a joke. It's me who will be the one that gives up the lead.
Now Bradford. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Bradford. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
throwing. Bradford. Over the
He's
middle,
still,
he has
that's
a
a KO right there.
And this is going to be another first
William
down
is
as
a
they'll
KO.
make the tackle at the
How the fuck
Broncos'
is he
25-yard line.
First down, Chargers.
They'll throw again. Bradford.
That's a
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Dakota. Just for the pick. Yeah, same thing I said, bro. Like, why my nigga patting the ball down instead of going to get the pick? Like,
To
that's
throw,
so
Bradford.
Wow.
This
You see
is
my
caught.
zone gets
Touchdown.
fucking, I don't know what the hell the zone is.
Chigakonkwo, 25 yards for the
zone
touchdown.
basically
And the
dumbed the fuck
Chargers
out.
have made it a one-score game again. Here the 4th. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Hey, bum ass niggas, bro.
And the
The
lead
niggas
is
threw the
down
ball
to
to my
2.
back. Man, they gave this nigga a touchdown instead of giving me the pick.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough.
Oh,
They
no, why
want
you
the
doing
onside
onside
kick
kick?
as well.
Because I'm going to get the ball and score.
And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Why he cut up
The
field?
risk reward of the
I'm gonna bet
onside
30
kick.
yards.
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And
He
field
don't have no
position
defense
leads
in
you
the
to that
offense.
type
They
of
just
play
give him
calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep,
They ain't worked hard
those
for none
types
of
of
these
things,
touchdowns.
now that they've given up that type of
Turnovers
field
in.
position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Ritter to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. With Chain Gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Ritter will set up to throw it.
I had it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster. And now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Ritter. That's going to be caught by Harrison for a Bronco touchdown. From 17 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. To throw is Bradford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Bradford. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Here's 2nd and 10. Bradford to throw it.
Your scheme is so
and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Bradford on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Wouldn't it take forever just to hike the ball? That's a lot of
Bradford. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Bradford again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw again.
That's a
This
pick.
ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again.
Why is this nigga not taking the
In
ball?
the end zone for a Chargers touchdown.
Just gifted this nigga.
Tyreek
every
Hill
fucking thing.
with career touchdown number 163. That moves him past LT and into 3rd place all time.
Niggas
And the
all
Chargers
bad to
have a
fuck up.
chance
I
to
click on
tie
the nigga.
things
He's
up
slow.
as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Bradford going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
I don't understand what they're
So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Ritter back to throw. And complete to Smith and Jigba.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
2nd and 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Ritter.
And he slides to a halt inside the 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanketed his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finished this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll go on the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
As he was met and dropped behind the line there.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Now Bradford. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing now is Ritter. On the move to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And they'll run it here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but